How's it going, guys? Test failed here. Hopefully didn't fail your test today. Otherwise, we're going to be playing Pikmin 3 Deluxe. We have the final thing to do, and that's defeat bosses. So, there's only 6, as there's only 6 bosses in the entire game. The rest are all, like, mini-bosses and stuff. Like the Baldy Longlegs, Shaggy Longlegs, and then the Calcified Crushblat. But regardless, though, we've got all of these bosses to fight. Now, I only practiced 3 of them, and that's kind of because the rest are kind of easy. There's only 3 that I actually think are a bit tough. The Behemoth Phospat, the Quagmire Clops, and the Plasma Wraith are the only ones that I think that are actually kind of hard. The rest are pretty easy. But we're gonna do all of them in this one video because I think it'd be a bit weird to just to do 6 separate videos on defeat bosses, which you can pretty much defeat in like very little time. So grab all of you guys. Now just break the tail. Now, like we did for our series, whenever we fought against the thing, you just want to break the tail, and then charge all your red Pikmin on it, and the boss just dies instantly. Look at that. Now there is a cap. You can't kill it. You can't one-cycle it. I think there actually is a way to one-cycle it, but it's ridiculously hard, and I don't know how to do that. So I'm just gonna pretend that there is not a one-cycle method. I'm just gonna break all these mushrooms. You don't really need to do this, but it's whatever. Oh, whoa. Oh, come on, what? It survived? Look at that health bar just in the corner of my screen. That's just funny. We're gonna break these mushrooms to pass the time. It doesn't even have, like, the little thingies. There we go! Mission complete. I think I did that way faster on, like, when I first did this as Platinum. So, I'm not sure how to get Platinum on these. I want to say you had to do it, like, within a very certain amount of time. But we'll see. Yeah, I did that way faster. Look at that. 36 seconds. I want to see the rankings. Watch it be, like, 11 seconds or something. 13! I was so close! It's just like, there is a way to one-cycle it. I just don't know how. And that's one of the issues, I feel like. Anyways, next, we have the Behemoth Phospat, which is going to be a boss that's very interesting, because the only really way we can, quote-unquote, damage it is by lighting up the whole area first, which you can do in a pretty easy way, I will say. It's not that hard. First thing first, for distraction reasons, I'm gonna do that. And we're not gonna actually damage it, because we just want to... Okay, now with Brittany, have you got all your Pikmin? Yes, you do. There we go. Now, Alf, where are you? So yeah, of course, since we didn't damage it, it's not really gonna matter that much. I'm just gonna break that, because that could be potential energy annoying. I see it behind me. But it's okay. As we have this... What the heck? This Pikmin is... The rock Pikmin is, like, glitching right now. It's funny. Now, assuming I did this correctly... Yeah. If I just send all my rock Pikmin on there, this should be enough. Now, to prevent them from dying easily, we're gonna light this thing up. If I can. There we go. So now it gives the Behemoth Phospat a little bit of distraction. I'm gonna grab you guys. Now, this is not gonna complete the whole bridge, but you don't need to complete the whole bridge. Where's Alf? There's Alf. And then, now we just need to send 20 yellow Pikmin. There we go. Now we can skip the cutscene because we have already seen this before. Alright. And now we can kill this thing pretty easily. Because, you know... Come on. There we go. And dead. Pretty fast. These aren't really the hardest thing, which is probably why... It's also just because they're just bosses you fight in story mode, just slightly harder because you don't get to choose the Pikmin. You don't get any spice sprays or anything, you just kind of have to do it. But yeah. Wow, I did the exact same time on one of my other playthroughs. That's weird. That's kind of funny in a way. But, yeah. I'm just curious to see what the rankings are for this. This is 30 seconds! Jeez. You can beat these bosses pretty fast. They're not that hard. They give you, like, plenty of time. Again, I don't know how Platinum works. I assume Platinum is just beat the mission, but there also might be a second requirement. Sand Belching Mirror Slug, huh? Stage 3. This is not that hard, also, because you can cheese this thing. Just like a lot of the bosses, and why I think they're easy, is because you can cheese them. Don't tell me that actually caused damage. But it did dismiss all my Pikmin, so I guess that's... Is that considered damage? I don't know. Charlie, throw... Okay, there we go. But yeah, here's the problem. We can kind of just go like this. That actually ate the Pikmin. I was actually quite surprised it does that. Brittany, I need you to go right there. A bunch of her Pikmin aren't actually doing anything. That's weird. But yeah, since the Pikmin are kind of all over the place, there's also bomb rocks. Although I, like, never use bomb rocks, ever. Look at that. It's almost dead now. Now, Alf, do that. Brittany, I need you to pluck those as well. That's gonna be the general strategy. Like, you kind of want your other captains to pluck the other Pikmin while you're doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, you can also hatch these for more nectar if you need it. I don't generally like to do this, but it's whatever. There we go, it's dead. It's essentially dead now. There we go. Mission complete. I lost, like, a few Pikmin, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, minute 27. Or 26, even. That... Wow. Apparently I'm doing not as well as, like, when I first played these missions. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Because, like, unlike collect treasure and battle enemies, where it's like, there's definitely different ways you can improve on those. This is like, use the cheese strat, and you'll be good. It takes a minute to beat this boss. There's, like, the damage caps on these bosses are so strange. Like, I don't know why they exist, but they do. Probably just to make it so that you can't just cheat them easily, but it's whatever. We don't get yellows for the Discordant Maestro, or Discordant Maestro, however you want to say it, but it doesn't really matter. Still an easy boss to cheese. Why? I switched to Brittany, and all of a sudden, the Scornets are really gonna only go after me. Now there is a damage cap on this. This is a hard damage cap. Look at that. It just refuses to go down. That just shows you just like how bad the damage cap is. Oh wow, there's actually Pikmin stuck in here. I don't like how the lock-on behaves here. It is so strange. How is this bad? You're not even being attacked. There we go. And now we can just kill you, pretty much. There we go. You can still hear Brittany screaming in the background. That's funny. Again, such an easy boss to cheese. Just switch to a different captain and only focus on that one captain. did it a little bit faster. I think it's because, like... some of the Pikmin actually did get 42 seconds. Some Pikmin got caught, so that's why, like, I had to manually break them, and that took a long time. But it's whatever. So now we only have 2 bosses left. I think, like, the 2... definitely more difficult bosses, but they're not as bad. Because even though I didn't really use the cheese strat in my series, that's kind of just because I couldn't really remember them in this. But now I'm gonna absolutely know what to do. Send all your blue Pikmin on there, and then I'm gonna do that. Oh, I should have sent Brittany over here while I still had the chance. That's funny. You're kidding me. Because it stepped earlier, it wouldn't let me do this. Okay, please. Please just break it. Nope, I meant to do that. There we go. Alright. No, I didn't want to kill Charlie. It's fine, whatever. Just break this crystal. And once you do that, your captains are reunited, so you can continue to do a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, we're gonna completely ignore the fact that you're rushing at me. And... charge all your blue Pikmin. You're just gonna want to do this, because it destroys the little leg thing when you do this. Now, I could never really find a good strategy to, like, deal with this part, so I'm just gonna switch to reds and then just have a bunch of red Pikmin. And then just switch the rock Pikmin once it starts doing the little tongue thing, because it will stop after a while. You can still damage it a little bit while it's on here before it shakes you off. Oh, I landed in the water. That's bad. It's kind of hard to not lose Pikmin in this fight, I will say, but it doesn't really matter that badly. Okay, I missed my throw. Uh-oh. Yeah, that one rocks is way dead. I'm gonna switch to blues. Do that. Alright. Oh, yeah, rock Pikmin dead. Why can't it... Thank you. There we go. Defeated. I did way better on my practice, because on my practice I only lost like 1 Pikmin. But here I lost a good chunk of Pikmin. Yeah, 8. And I did it slightly slower. But, there you go, Quackle Clock's done. It also is just kind of satisfying just beating these bosses in like less than 5 minutes. Because, yeah, like this is definitely like the boss that I feel like is probably... I don't know what is the hardest. I'm not sure if it's the Plasma Wraith or Quackle Clocks. I'm not sure, but anyways, we have the final stage. See, if I only did this in 1 minute, or like, I mean, if I only did this by stage, each video would have been like a minute long. So that's why I didn't do that. Okay, so... we're gonna send a couple of Pikmin, and then we're now gonna hope that we can pick up, or not pick up, just defeat all this, little sludge bits. Brittany, pluck that. Charlie, pluck that. That's gonna be the general strategy. You kind of just want to pluck all these Pikmin before they... oh no, they're gonna get a couple of wings. Yep. Yeah, throw Charlie right there. Not Charlie, Brittany, even. Do that. Oh, okay. When he drops like one of these, I recommend just throwing Pikmin on there instantly, even if it's not the right color Pikmin. Yeah, you can sometimes just destroy it before it even gets to the... okay. There we go. We now basically have all the Pikmin we need. I'm gonna send all my reds on there. Okay, what's next? Wow, that was convenient. That like, after it formed, it switched to my blue Pikmin. It doesn't really matter what type of Pikmin you throw on there, just as long as you're able to damage it a little bit before. Throw that, please. No! That's actually not a bad thing, though, because it dismisses all my Pikmin. So there we go. So I can do this. Just dismiss, and destroys a good a good chunk of all the glue everywhere. Oh, well, that's very convenient that, again, it was Rock Pikmin able to do that. Are we almost out of wings? Wow, it ate all my wings, didn't it? That's really bad, that I only have 7 wings. Come on, Brittany, you can pluck that. Another water bottle, huh? You're really making use of all my blue Pikmin, aren't you? You barely gave me time to actually to defeat this glue. Or this... Yeah. Okay. Fly away. There we go. Now, just... He's not gonna be able to summon much. I ran out of Rock Pikmin, yes, I did. I can't defeat this thing, thank you. Did it summon a little thingy and I didn't get to see it? Wow. This is also going much differently on my practice. On my practice, I was able to defeat you so much more quicker. Let's just dismiss. That's much faster. It'll get rid of all the glue by itself. What the heck? You're not surviving. There you go. You're not surviving all the Pikmin I threw at you. Mission complete. That went way differently. On my practice, I, like, destroyed him pretty quickly. Here, I just struggled so much. 44 Pikmin. That was a lot of Pikmin I lost. Yeah, like, my practice, I did, like, 2 minutes. 19. A minute. It takes a minute to beat this boss at best. That's kind of funny in a way. At least on this. But yeah. That's it. We've finished the entirety of Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Now my issue is I'm just gonna have to somehow upload all of these. I've already started rush uploading it, but yeah, I'm gonna have to try to upload all of these at once. I'll give it my best shot. But I am gonna end it here as we end Pikmin 3 Deluxe. I might do a bonus video, but it'll just be a very small bonus video. It doesn't really matter. I'm just ending it here, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you another time. You let an 8-ball fall. Goodbye!